Hey, we was practicing, I guess.
Apparently.
We back.
We back. Oh, so now you back. Okay.
We back. Again.
And again.
We will not be discouraged.
No, we will not.
We will not be turned away.
No. The enemy is out here.
The enemy will not win.
I
promise you. Yes. What up, podcast land? It's your boy Bren'Tel, and my co-host today is Stephanie Seeley X. Hey, how you doing?
Yeah.
So good to see ya.
You just want people to think that's my name in real life.
One time I just want somebody, are you Stephanie Seeley X?
Like a child to come up to me and tell me that. I can't.
I listen to you guys' podcast. It's really good.
Yeah.
Stephanie
I bet you got that programmed in your phone for my name.
Yeah. What's that for?
I don't know.
This is the I Can't Afford to Quit podcast. It's 2019 first podcast of the year.
Happy New Year.
This is our second time recording because I accidentally closed the software out and lost 47 minutes of recording. But we're back.
We back.
Stronger than ever.
I know.
We just had to get the rust off. That's what it was. So y'all not really getting, all of it. So it's going to sound rushed. But we're getting something out there, and that's what matters.
We are.
The thought of the week, I said it again. Thought of the week is after a conversation that we had, which was women don't offer your vagina, and how'd it go?
Don't offer your vagina and then sneaking your heart into the mix.
Yes, because that wasn't part of the deal.
It wasn't. And also, you have to, ladies, men and women, you also have to realize that, like, sex these days, sex is just really, I guess, platonic.
Wow. That's where we're at. Wow.
Like, it don't have no meaning behind it no more. It's not meaningful like it used to be. It's just, I like you, I want to do you, or I'm lusting after you, or I'm attracted to you in this type of way. So now I want to further my attraction. It's just platonic. It's nothing behind that. There's no substance behind sex no more. That's just me. And now these days, I think for women, also women have to understand, like, all women got vaginas. So, as where you think because they're giving you conversation, and then y'all sleep together. Now you in love. You planning a wedding date. You going on the internet looking up apps of what y'all kids gonna look like and shit.
That's fucking nuts. That is nuts. Women really do that?
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. God.
Now you stalking his social media page, seeing how many hearts he get from how many women.
That's fucking nuts.
Yeah. Wanting to respond back. You want to see them bubbles when you text them. And be like, hey, boo, how you doing? You want to see them 3 little bubbles now? Text me back in a minute or less. Or I'm going to send you 7 more text messages afterwards.
That's crazy. The double text is just fucking nuts. That's
yeah.
That's crazy.
Oh, my God. But that's how it is.
And further in the conversation, I said, I just grabbed everything she said and put it in one sentence, which is that something I'll do. Ladies and gentlemen, your heart can't be a +1.
+1.
That is the title of this episode.
Bringing it on into the party.
Yes, 2019. Your heart cannot be at +1.
All right.
Turn over to your neighbor and say, neighbor, your heart can't be a +1.
Oh my shame.
All right now. Moving on. Album of the week. Yours was
Foe by Ari Lennox.
Yes, she is from DC. She is signed to Dreamville.
Yes, J. Cole's label.
Right. She was on 40 Shades of Choke. That's where I first heard of her.
Yeah, she has a that was like a single, a EP called 40 Shades of Choke. She also is on a Creed 2 soundtrack. Right. The song is called Shea Butter Baby.
Yes.
With J. Cole.
Thank you. I'm definitely gonna listen to that now.
Yeah.
I didn't realize who she was. I'll listen to it eventually. I'm at work or something, but now
she got discovered via social media, like everybody is these days. Right? Yeah.
Okay. Dream, mine. Mm-hmm. My album of the week is Dream Menage a Trois, the sex tape. I guess it's 3 volumes in the actual album. Mm-hmm. He got 40 songs. A lot of music to digest. Dream is a beast at writing and producing. So it's a fun album.
Yeah.
I didn't think I would be intrigued for that many tracks, but I'm still listening to it.
Is it a story?
No, it's like a fucking playlist, basically.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. There's no way you can do 40. No. You got to be a monster. A monster. And that would take 10 years to do, to make a story that's a movie.
Yeah.
You know? Mm-hmm. I'm not saying he can't do it, but he didn't do it this time. I bet you he probably wish he could.
Yeah.
That shit would be crazy.
It would.
My nigga, that would take 10 years. We also had, because we're doing a recap of what we recorded.
Yeah, we're doing a recap. Just a recap. Until I had some technical difficulties.
Most definitely.
Yeah.
We will not lose. What's going on in Bigotry? We brought Betsy DeVos down for scaling back the guidelines that protect black and brown students, as far as, being disciplined unfairly. The Obama administration put the guidelines in to help dismantle the prison, school to prison pipeline. They pulled those restrictions and guidelines back. Also, she did not suggest any gun laws for schools. So, So we're just gonna welcome her down to the what's going on in the world of bigotry. She gets her award. Mm-hmm. Get the fuck out. Thank you. The Doubletree in Portland, Oregon, calling the police on a black man that was taking a call in the hotel lobby. Yeah. He was just trying to see Travis Scott.
Damn you, Doubletree.
Yeah.
Damn you.
She liked y'all cookies.
Y'all gotta understand they cookies though. It's just the perfect portion of like chocolate and like nuts, and then the cookie. Then it was warm. Give you warm cookies. God damn it! Now I gotta go to the Holiday Inn Express.
Gotta go to that raggedy bitch.
Damn. With those flat ass pillows, but I digress.
Yeah, we had him. Anyway, so what's this? I'm not gonna call out no names today, you lucky bastards, because we just doing a recap. Barrington, the neighborhood in Barrington, Illinois, where a LGBTQ marriage, same-sex marriage, was having a Christmas party. Making gingerbread houses and shit.
I know.
They go look out in their backyard and their gay pride flag is gone and replaced with American flag, right? Mm-hmm. Boom. What the rest of the neighborhood do? They go post up gay pride flags too. Yeah. So everybody's standing together. Shout out to that community because it could have went another way. And fuck you to the guy, probably guy, who took the flag. Probably was a couple people because, you got to pull that shit out the cement, right? Yeah. Oh, actually, you got to get up there and probably take the flag
They
down.
probably had got together, probably, at somebody's house. It's like...
It had to be a group of people. So fuck y'all.
It was.
Y'all get your award too. Get the fuck out. So, now, to the new shit. I ain't heard this in a long time.
Yeah, don't shit.
Should you? Should you? I don't know. Should you? Should you? Should you? Should you? I don't know. Should you? Should you? Should you? Should you? I don't know. Should you? Should you? Should you? Should you? I don't know. Should you? Gotta do that shimmy, the Kappa shimmy. Hey, no.
Are you gonna squat and do that? You ain't getting back up if you do that shit.
Oh man, we ain't did this in a long time. It's the should you segment. You just answer the questions, thought-provoking questions. First off,
it is, in a relationship, should you keep going above and beyond if the efforts are not being matched? No.
That's a hell no for Stephanie.
I know. That's a fuck no. Put that fuck in front of there. I'm just gonna sum it up because I'm not gonna take a long time with this because we got a couple of more questions. But if you're in a relationship with somebody, first off, it should be a mutual understanding of certain things. Mm-hmm. This is what I'm capable of doing. This is what I'm not capable of doing. This is where I'm at. I'm down here, but I want to be up here. Mm-hmm. So if you're willing to deal with that, you just shouldn't go. I think it's in this day and age, it's just these expectations that people have, unrealistic expectations of people who they really don't even know. You out here in a whole relationship with somebody who you don't know, and then here it is. You running a race, and they sitting over here, walking.
Okay.
I'm not with that.
I got you though. Check this out.
Mm-hmm.
What if it's a situation where you giving the motherfucker time to grow, right? Could that be a valid response to that?
If you're giving an individual,
they have to show some effort, or even if their effort is not matching you, but see, I ain't even gonna say that. Go ahead.
This is just in my personal opinion, my personal observation from just my experience. If you giving somebody time to grow, that takes isolation. Because you in a relationship, you have to take on something.
If you don't say that again, say that shit.
I'm sick of you.
Stomp my leg. You hear me?
You hear your house shoes. Sick of you. That's just real, ain't it?
That's some real shit.
Should you just let them be?
She said that.
I think growth takes isolation. How are you productively gonna know what
just
you want?
Just let me praise you for a second. Hold on. Now you see, this is why she's on the podcast, because she dropped gems like that.
Hey, I try to.
Yes, go ahead.
I'm a human being.
I'm so proud of you.
I'm just learning the experience of a human being. Mm-hmm. Or I'm a human being. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Just learning one day at a time.
I'm just out here.
I see you.
Growing.
I see you, girl.
Bren'Tel, I got offense. Oh my God.
Is that your thought?
That's what I thought. That's just my thought in a nutshell. Y'all can't be out here getting in a relationship if you don't know who you with.
I still okay to answer it.
I mean, what's your personal outlook on it?
I don't know, because the empathetic me is like, yo, could it be a situation where a person needs that time to grow, or because it could be like, yeah, you're matching my effort, but it could be something that I want that small that I could explain, like, this is how I perceive this, or like you said, laying out your expectations from the jump. You know what I'm saying? If you didn't do that, this could be, a long relationship of laying out those expectations when you didn't do it at the beginning. So if you didn't do it at the beginning, I guess it's kind of I hate to say training the motherfucker.
Yeah.
But that's really good.
But you also have to think of it in this perspective. If somebody is going the extra mile and you not, then that person who going the extra mile, they oblivious.
They fuck with you how they fuck with you.
But then also,
right?
with me, maybe because I'm a woman, and I I just think a little bit. My makeup is different than you all men. I have emotions versus you all logic. So it's just a little bit different. Our frequencies are different. Me, if I'm going the extra mile, nigga, and you not putting forth no effort, then we need to sit down and talk. And then another thing, people just, those whole red flags go out the window. You know, they weren't putting no effort in when you first met them or when they first met you.
Learn to read the red flags.
And then another thing, people don't realize that they got their own red flags. You need to know your own red flags.
Elaborate.
Okay. You know when you see some when you in a relationship and you like this, okay, so that's a red flag. But you don't notice it for yourself though. You don't notice that you have.
Oh, you saying on the outside looking in, you can see. Okay.
Yeah, but you have a temperament. You have this. You don't want that. You don't want this. Those are you have to notice the stuff that's going on with you though. So it's kind of like your own red flags. You should know what you're willing to do, what you ain't willing to do.
Right.
So I don't know. I'm not in 2019. I can't get that much effort. I don't have it in me. Let's sit down and have a real conversation, maybe over like 6 months, so I can really get to know if I really want to handle this.
Right.
If I really have the mental capacity and capability to handle your ass.
You preaching.
Cause no, a lot
what about organ? Let me put my organ on. Go ahead now.
I can't wait till you get a sound bite. You ain't gonna know how to act. You ain't gonna know how to act.
Go ahead now. Preach.
I'm just saying. I don't like that.
Tell them.
I don't. This is a question. In a relationship, should you keep going above and beyond? Above. So that means they down here.
Maximum effort, and that effort's not being matched.
Yeah, and then that niggas who you with, that's a whole narcissistic mentality.
Yeah. I read something it said something along the lines of your effort that you put in a relationship is like you kind of love that person more than they actually love you. So I changed my answer. No. That's my answer.
Oh no. I ain't doing that shit. Okay, the next one is, should you pay your children for chores? I'm going to pay my kids for, this is an allowance. I give you but I think an allowance consists of a lot of things.
Okay.
That consists of you doing household chores, maintenance for yourself. I think just grooming you up and to be like to be more dependent upon yourself. Independence instead of codependence.
Okay.
So would I pay my kids for chores?
The black answer, I don't want to be that. You know what
I'm saying?
Like,
hell
I don't want to do
shit.
Exactly. Hell no. I pay the lights in this motherfucker. I pay the, you know what I'm saying?
I'm just saying.
I do want to, I do want to instill like a work ethic, but to where your work ethic is being acknowledged and rewarded. Mm-hmm. I want to teach that because in this capitalistic society, your work ethic is what gets you to what, that and manners, but your work ethic is what gets you to where you want to be.
Yeah.
Right? Because you can only control you can only control your effort. Mm-hmm. So I want to teach that and, reward a person, reward a child for displaying those characteristics.
Yeah.
So I do want to, but then it's like, nigga, I ain't getting no, you know what I'm saying? But I think we gotta be better.
We do. We
gotta be better.
I'll buy you a toy.
Okay.
Or, I'll get you a gift card.
You just not gonna read.
I'm not gonna shell out no cash because, like, at the end of the day, okay. I should put it like this: that you can. This is what I would say. On a financial standpoint, we could. I would, because then that'll teach them the value of money. Mm-hmm. That's another thing. You teaching your child well. You've done this. You're doing that. You producing this. You have good manners. You're doing good in school. you doing things that I've asked you to do, and I ain't gotta ask you. I ain't gotta tell you to do it. You just do it because you know that's what you're supposed to be doing. I just want to, instill more independence and not codependence. And then I have boys, so that's a whole nother thing. You got to teach them how to pee in the toilet. You got to teach them how to do this.
Goes to the next question, though.
Oh.
Because you can flow right off of that, because I got boys.
Okay.
See
Should you teach your boys how to do house chores? And your daughters how to do outside chores? I think, yeah. I think in this day and age where men and women are...
Independence. That's teaching each sex independence.
It is.
That's what I was thinking, like...
It is, because, when you a father and you got a girl, she shouldn't be no fucking damsel in distress. Like, she should know how to change a tire.
Exactly. And I was thinking, like, okay, you're going to learn inside chores and outside chores. Mm-hmm. It's been a struggle so far. Mm-hmm. But we're working.
We are.
2019.
Even with
I have faith in her.
I know. With my kids, you know what? It's the kids need structure. Kids need repetition. Kids need discipline. It's just so much. It's just so much you have to intake when you have kids. That's why everybody out there wrap it up if you ain't got none. If you not mentally ready to have no kids, you should not be out here fucking without no condom.
Raw dog. I'm a raw dog.
Out here.
Roll of dice.
Hey, you should not be out here doing that. You should not be out here doing that. So no.
I just think like being able to do lawn work as a woman. Mm-hmm. Independence. Not like I don't need no man for shit, but if I was on my own, I'm good. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Okay, the next question.
Which is...
Give it to me now.
Should you question God?
Hey.
You just look at you like, I want to hear your motherfucking ass. You should always question God. You should.
Yeah. Oh, I can't wait to hear the Christian people reaction to this.
This is my whole thing. This is my whole thing. Biblically, even with me being born and raised in church and being in my whole life, my whole
7
family,
days a week,
all the time, shut-ins, revivals, pre-revivals, pastor's anniversary.
My nigga said pre-revival.
Usher board, prayer breakfasts.
You were out on good times, sir.
Outgoing engagements. So, when it comes to questioning God, see, it's this question. See, Bren'Tel laughing because it's just like, God damn, now she really got a fucking thing. When they say, what do they say? You a child of God. So, you a part of God. God is in you. Mm-hmm. So, I just think because people just want to believe in this one set thing rather than believe in themselves. God is in you. He's a part of you. Right. You question yourself.
Most definitely.
You question yourself. It's this whole thing. Like people say, "Oh, it's in God's will. It's in this. It's in that. It's in the universe. His will." Mm-hmm. Whether you want to decide to do, whether this wants to happen to you or not, or this and this and that and that. I just think, here's the thing. You should always have a personal relationship with God. It's a personal thing. God wants you to love yourself so you can do that with others. It's just that the rules behind certain faith-based religions make you not question shit. And that in turn makes you have a fixed mindset, makes you not want to critically think. You don't want to have conscious thinking. So this nigga, sick of him.
Oh, I can't hold it in.
You can't. They teach you. They teach you. This is the black church. I don't know about other churches because I'm black, so I don't have any other experience but being black. It's just they teach you not to question certain things when you should. They don't teach you the who, what, where, when, and why of church. And that should always have been. It is. And it's just like if you say, oh, well, you question it. Yes, I'm fucking am. Yes, I'm gonna question. I am. They tell you to petition God. You doing this, you doing the petition. You asking a fucking question. But that's just my take on it. For everybody who believe in God, believing that there's a higher power, believing in that. I didn't say that was wrong to do. I just say you have to question certain things. You just have to question certain things. And 9 times out of 10, that ain't from God. That's from people, and they telling you it's from God. So no, that's why you should question everything. You better try to question everything. I know I do.
Here's another one. This is what I was just thinking. God is in control, right?
Mm-hmm.
He's in control of everything, is what you're taught, right? Why not question him? He in control, right? I need to figure out what's going on. I may have these certain questions of why this happened or that happened if I'm passionate about it, right?
But see, that's what I tell you. I'm telling you, like the black church will teach you to have a fixed mindset, to only see the world in tunnel vision.
We just had this conversation.
That's just it right there, just tunnel vision.
We had this conversation literally before we started recording.
And this is coming from somebody who was literally born and raised in church my whole life. Even my mother. And see, her people from the South. I'm talking about from Mississippi. So, they was in them churches with no windows. And they musical instruments was their hands in the floor. You feel me? Before tambourines. So, I come from old school church. So it's that they teach you to see things one complete way. They teach you, they say don't judge people. Oh, you're not supposed to judge. That's for God, but that's what they doing. It's this sense of judgment when you in the church. You judging everything. This is my whole thing. If it's something that you don't like and disagree with, just don't be a part of it. Don't have a negative outlook on it. Cause trust me, a lot of people got a negative outlook on the black church.
This is true.
So it's just like you have to question that. You do. Okay. It's just the rules that went behind that just fucked a lot of things up within the church. When people started making it more about themselves and less behind the faith behind it, the spirituality behind it.
You said social media. What you call it? You said it was like social media?
Yeah. It's always a scandal. It's always this. It's always that. People want to use, the pulpit, as they battling ground, saying things about, making stuff personal and this and this and that and that. And then you want to slap the Bible on it. It's becoming a spectacle. It's becoming a show. It's a lack of humanity in the black church. When 50 years ago, it wasn't. Because 50 years ago, we had to fight to be human before we had to fight for civil rights, before we had to fight for this, before we had to fight for that. We had to fight to be actually called human beings.
Yes.
So that's what that's about.
Trump smart.
So for people out there, I'm not saying don't believe in church. I'm not saying don't believe in God. You should have your own personal relationship. You should go. This is my thing. You have this thing in you. You have this sense of in you, and it'll pull and tug at you. Follow that. You have it in you. You do, because God is in you. And that's what they don't teach you. They teach you that, but then they also teach you have to believe in this, and don't question this, and don't question that. I'm not going to do that. Nigga, I'm questioning because I want my kids to do that. Because shit, black people have been told to just think this way, and this is your situation, and that's what that is. Like, hell no. You just want to indoctrinate my whole fucking existence. Who the fuck does that? He's so happy I used that word. Bren'Tel big on big words. I don't know why.
It's not big words. It's efficient words for our conversation.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Don't have as people.
Yeah, but this is another thing. This is a sidebar. Look, I'm from the hood, y'all. So big words like What's another big word Bren'Tel used besides that?
So that's what we doing right
Disproportionate.
So you gonna go to my go-to words though?
Disenfranchised. We out here. Bren'Tel, I get it if it's the conversation, and I thank God that I know what it means.
Right.
But it's just
some
like
people don't, and you gotta dumb down the conversation. I get it.
Yeah, and then on top of that, like I be telling Bren'Tel, there's different levels of black people.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you got the educated, privileged ones, and then you got the ones that was ghetto, and then they they moved up. They went to school, learned a lot of shit. So you know, you can't tell them nothing. They torn between, you know, oh I'm this, I'm educated, and then you ghetto. You don't know which one you want to fucking be. And then there's me, right here. And then there's me. I'm about it. So then there's me. So that's just what that is. You got the uppity Negroes, the sophisticated ratchet, and then you got me. It's a population of us. To just be like, bitch, I'm smart, but I'm hood as fuck. Like I could keep up with the conversation, bitch, but I'll whoop your ass at the same time.
So don't get cute, bitch.
What are you referring to?
Alright, I'm moving on. Alright, I thought of this. Because of what time it is. It's January 1st. We're doing this podcast. I'm trying to have it up tonight. But New Year's resolutions for the black social media community. I can't really remember like the tacky shit right offhand. You got a bunch of tacky shit.
Okay, things that this is one of the resolutions. Okay. Things that individual users need to stop, like tacky shit. This is my whole thing.
Yes.
Oh,
you want to borrow?
Yeah.
Okay. Wait, what's tacky shit?
Tacky shit, as in. When you're in a relationship and y'all first get in a relationship and you posting pictures and shit, oh, us, bae, us, I heart emojis and shit like that. And then y'all break up in 6 months. Here you is giving us a whole novel of y'all relationship. Oh, this motherfucker that has shit. When I met him and shit, he was sleeping on an air mattress. Like, but you fucked him though. You was with him. Relationship goes us against them.
That is tacky as fuck.
It is. It's just like, come on now. That's why I told Bren'Tel, whenever I get in a relationship, I get married. Nigga, you ain't gonna know I'm married to my 5th year anniversary. Cause it's just like social media is that's what it is. Social media. That's what it is. It's nothing more. It's nothing less. It's just to be social with people. I think people have made it a whole Ringling Brothers and Bottom and Bailey. It's like a whole fucking show. Bitches on that tacky as hell. Everybody want to be an Instagram model. Everybody want to have an Instagram model body. That shit is tacky. Like, be your fucking self. Stop doing And another thing, don't on your Facebook profile be like, LaWanda, I love my 3 kids, fuck these motherfucking niggas Jones. Like, come on, nah. Or like Tamika, I'm on my shit, chasing a bag, Robinson. Like, come on now. Or like Tariq, get guap, making money, fucking hoes. Smith, come on now.
These last names, though.
Black as fuck. Yeah.
I think you're throwing Jenkins in there. Jenkins is coming next. Oh man, that's so good. Let's see. Number 2. As far as like the woke, super woke crowd, wait for all the facts to come out before y'all run your mouths. A lot of times you'll see motherfuckers. It's another thing. Let me see. Okay, we might as well go. Nah, I ain't gonna jump. But yeah, you run your mouth before you have all the facts. You end up looking stupid, right?
Yeah, you do.
And you make us as a community, we're discredited by your outrage. Mm-hmm. Speaking of outrage, keep that same outrage when your favorite do something wrong.
Yeah.
Prime example, fucking Cardi B. She's done numerous things as far as transphobia, the shit with, she put the, what is it? She has the right to do this, but Offset having his rollout being culture's what she looked like, she posted pictures and fucked that rollout. If it was the other way around, oh, he's abusive. That's emotional abuse. She do fucked up shit too.
Yeah.
But I'm saying, if it's your fave, hold them accountable for what they do as well. Is what I'm saying.
Accountability in 2019.
That's a key word. Okay.
Yeah.
Pee Wee Herman status, word of the day.
Oh, okay.
Let's see. Keep that same value when it's time to correct yourself from running your mouth and not having all the facts.
Yeah.
Because you'll see a nigga be loud as fuck, stand on the soapbox, but when it's time to recant those statements, you whisper it.
Yeah.
We gonna leave that in 2018.
I can't.
And number 5.
Oh, what's number 5?
We're going to. This is what I would love to see, as for our community. Cancel the cancel because nobody gets canceled.
No.
Nobody. Not R. Kelly. Not Louis C.K.
Okay.
Harvey Weinstein. He going to jail. But still. Who else? Who else got canceled? There was so many people that was in canceled jail and got out of canceled jail.
Oh, okay. Because I thought you was going to bring up.
Who?
You better not bring them up.
Who? Who you talking about?
Okay, well, they did. It's a 50-50.
Who?
Most people love him and most people don't.
Who is that?
Kanye.
Oh, you right.
Yeah. It's a 50-50.
I feel like the shoes not selling is a result of, people
y'all
really
have to look. Let me tell you something about Chicagoans. And I don't mean motherfuckers who was born and raised in Minnesota for 15 years and then moved to Chicago and you lived there for about 5 years and say you a Chicagoan. If you don't know the More Annoying commercial, if you don't know about the fucking Awakening, God damn it, you not a Chicagoan. I'm talking about a born, bred, and fed Chicagoan. It's like we don't give up on our people. We'll have whole fucking fallout with people over a Chicagoan. Fuck out of here. Oh, that's what you said. Oh, okay, so this friendship is over. Cause I don't give a.
I never liked you anyway.
Yeah, but with Kanye West, motherfuckers be killing me because people got on social media, I don't like Kanye, what he said was dumb. Whole time though, you got in your iTunes or in your music Rolodex, you got graduation, late registration, college dropout. You still be bumping that shit. Y'all be on y'all Snapchats quoting his shit. Y'all be quoting his fucking verses all in y'all little captions on Instagram and Facebook. Fuck y'all. Like, at the end of the day, Kanye is Kanye.
Oh, let me put a 6 on there. If we're going to boycott, let's boycott the right way.
Yeah.
There needs to be demands. There needs to be a time period after those demands are met that the boycott stops. If you wasn't fucking with Dunkin' Donuts because you don't like the way their donuts taste, don't say that you're boycotting donuts. You just don't go there.
Yeah.
That's just what you don't go there. So it's not a boycott. You're not taking money out of the business that you had you were a patron to.
Yeah.
Let's boycott the right way in 2019.
No, we should. If y'all gonna do it, do it. If y'all gonna do it, do it. I think this generation is just a little bit different. You have to think of the contrast of civil rights. Then after civil rights, then here you got the Reagan era. Then you have the crack era.
foster guidance.
Like, people have to understand that crack era fucked us up.
We've talked about that on the podcast.
It has.
Numerous times.
And I will continue to say how that really fucked up that whole structure. Like pre-crack era, because a lot of people have to understand welfare came before crack era. Yes. It was kind of like they knew what the fuck they was doing. Like, we gonna go ahead, set these women up and put them on welfare, and now we just gonna jail the daddies up. We gonna get them
already outside of the home.
Yeah,
they gotta pay child support. They gotta do all. You know what I'm saying? Now they on their own. So now there's a desperation, and we're just not gonna put jobs in the communities. Oh, they turn to crime. Now what happens?
Jail expansion.
Yes. Yeah, we talk about this all the time. We know a little bit about our shit. You know what I'm saying?
We
just
do.
A little bit.
We do. I just want to urge y'all to know that it hit the major cities. It fucked the major cities: DC, Chicago, New York. New York was crazy when crack hit the scene. Crack was made by the Colombians.
You think so?
Hell yeah. Anytime you can smuggle 80 tons of cocaine.
They had the recipe way before they made the connection.
Pablo had the president in his fucking pocket. The cartel ain't playing. Let me tell you something. The cartel, if Pablo was like, kill everybody, and when he said kill everybody, he mean everybody. Like, even the maid, even the dog.
Yeah,
we killing the dog. The dog, y'all. We killing the dog. They killing everybody. Pablo was like, I want his mother gone. I want his great-grandmother gone. The cartel come up in that bitch. And see, the thing with that was that they wasn't afraid to die. They wasn't afraid to die. They wasn't afraid to die. Pablo,
so you're saying, not to cut you off, but you're saying that he had such a demand and control that he probably controlled the actual recipe.
He did.
Okay.
He did. Everybody know that. And even Nas said in his songs, for those who still listen to old school hip hop. You know, Nas said it. I love Nas. I want to marry him with his fine ass. I love you, Nas. Love you.
Do you have anything else you want to say?
I don't. I just want us as black people to be a lot better. I want us as black women to start holding more accountability for the things that we say and do. Like, don't forget our men. Society has been so prone and just so directed towards women, we seem to forget our men, and they are complete counterpart. I'm not talking about any other race, because, I mean, I'm a black woman. I live the black experience. It's just that in our community, we focus so much on the women and not holding them accountable. We want to hurry up and hold black men accountable for every fucking thing, but not holding these women accountable for fucking with these nothing niggas. When you knew he was a nothing nigga, when you got with him, you knew he had already had 4 or 5 kids. I'm just saying, just hold some accountability that you fuck with him, and now you mad because he this way and that way. You knew that's how he was when you met him. It was just that, you know, I don't know. I just want us as black women to start holding more accountability for the shit that we do. Because it's okay if we...
I feel like that's from your that group you be telling me about.
Because I'm in a group, right? I'm in a group called What Queens Want. It's mostly most of the females who I went to high school with. They friends. It's just different. It's like that class I just talked about. The uppity Negroes, the uppity black women, the super uppity ones, the ones to be like... that's too ghetto. And then you got, the sophisticated ratchet, and then you got me. So it's so many of us in that group with so many strong opinions. And then when I open up my mouth and say, well, you was wrong, it's just that sometimes we just always, as women, we should band together, but we should also just say, oh no, bitch, you wrong. You was wrong for doing that. Because when it comes to black men, when it comes to our black men seem to be they forget about black men in the equation.
Well, it's crazy how we got 45 minutes right now, and when we stopped the last time, it was at 47 minutes.
Okay.
So should we do a recap of every episode?
Yeah, maybe we should do that. Maybe we should do that.
No, That's crazy. I don't have anything else. I was closing out like right now before it gets to an hour and a half because it could happen.
Yeah.
It's happened before.
It happened.
So hit us up. Twitter. My Twitter is at Bren'Telligence. Instagram at Bren'Telligence. You can email us if you have any questions or gripes, feedback.
It's a page.
No, email.
Email.
I can't afford to quit at Gmail. And you could hit the community. What's the Facebook group?
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. It's a page.
Facebook I was trying to get the email out.
Okay.
So yeah, leave 5-star ratings.
Yeah.
We'll read them on the show.
We're gonna be bringing good content in 2019. We're gonna try.
If it has to be ratchet, it's gonna be ratchet because it got to be unfiltered.
It does.
This year.
And Bren'Tel
know all of us.
And Bren'Tel no, I don't get no fuck. I'm me. I'm understanding. I'm here for the black women. I'm here for y'all. I love y'all, but y'all bitches got to get it together. Shit. Y'all do. We do. Together. You got to start uplifting and loving our black men. Somebody got to do it. And I mean black men, I mean black boys. Because the black boys turn into black men. So start loving them a lot more. Women, if you have young sons, young black boys, it ain't even got to be, just love them young men. You love them young boys because they turn into men. Society already want to just eradicate black people together, especially black men, because it take black men to make black babies.
What was that movie? Executive Action? I gotta find that. That movie. Remember that clip I showed you on Instagram? Mm-hmm. I gotta find that movie. They said it took it off the market.
Of course they did.
But I gotta find that shit. Until
go on Twitter.
Somebody probably got a link to that shit.
Somebody probably got the actual movie.
Until next time. Until next episode. Hey. Podcast every day.